If you want to mod or tweak your Fightstick, here are some of the tools I recommend to get you started, plus the rationale behind some of my picks. One of the most important tools you'll need is a screwdriver, both Phillips and regular. Opening up the enclosure itself, attaching the feet, assembling Nutrix, and just about everything else, a good screwdriver is absolutely necessary. Someone also suggested using stubby ones for ball top changes so it was a bit less unwieldy, but it's really whatever works for you. Smaller screwdrivers for smaller parts are also advisable. These little ones here make it easy to tighten wires to these Brook board terminals. Similarly, you'll get good mileage out of a nice set of Allen wrenches or hex keys. These come in handy when it comes to tightening the case back up or screwing the face plexi down. When it comes to the wiring, it is nice to have some cutting pliers as well as some wire strippers. I really like this pair of self-adjusting wire strippers, and it's made the job a lot easier. I also like to have a hobby knife and a cutting mat on hand to cut custom art. Few things in life are as satisfying as the first cut from a hobby knife with a new blade. Many joystick brands make use of silicone grease to lubricate the joystick shaft's pivot cylinder, so I like to have some extra on hand for maintenance. I also like good microfiber cloths for dusting, as well as these wet-dry instant detailer packs to keep these sticks looking sharp and clear of fingerprints. Fightstick community members have also come up with their own helpful tools to address common issues. The tabs on snap-in buttons can be fairly fragile, so Buttercade developed these button Snapouts. They come in 24mm and 30mm, and they work like this. Just place it around the button and use the other piece to push it through. Now there's no more cracked or broken tabs. This next tool is a screw button wrench by LayerShift. Sometimes you won't have much space to turn and lock the button in place, and this is where this tool comes in. Just slide it over the top, and you'll have the torque you need to tighten it down. This clever little product is called the Fightstick Buddy, and it was designed by modder and user TheTrain. It functions as a tiny ruler for precise measurements, but it also comes chock full of helpful information to assist you in your build. Quick American wire gauge references, quick disconnect terminal sizes, as well as the 20-pin and 5-pin connection wiring diagrams, all help to keep the build moving along smoothly. A somewhat similar product from user BolSadguy is the Brook PCB info card. If you plan on using a Brook PCB, this info card outlines a lot of the configuration presses, the SOCD mode pins, and handy information on force modes. All these should be enough to get you started, but more advanced tool selections can include a soldering iron for pad hacking, connecting wiring to PCBs without screw-in terminals, as well as installing slightly older hardware. Similarly, a heat gun and wire crimpers can also come in handy if you want to utilize TechFlex braided sleeving to wrap your wiring. I consider these beyond the scope of most starter builds though, so start with the other tools first. So there you have it. These are the tools I recommend to get you started on your journey of Fightstick modding. But let me know what other tools you use in the comments below. Thanks for watching, support your locals, and I'll see you next time.